Hello viewers, welcome to Science TV Prime News with me Ruto, and that is my sign name, and my sign language interpreter doing the voicing Irene Chebut. Let's focus on our news. Former President Uhuru Kenyatta made surprise appearance at the Eac-Sadc joint meeting on the Democratic Republic of Congo DRC crisis held Thursday at State House, Nairobi. The high-level summit was co-chaired by Kenyan President William Ruto and Zimbabwe's President Emmerson Mnangagwa. Uhuru, who has been involved in past mediation efforts, participated as part of a panel of facilitators seeking long-term peace in Eastern DRC. The meeting brought together regional leaders and envoys to harmonize peace initiatives between the East African Community and the Southern African Development Community. Talks focused on aligning military and diplomatic strategies in the conflict-ridden Eastern DRC, where both regional blocs have deployed forces in recent years amid escalating rebel activity. Moving on, Kenya has formally protested Tanzania's new law barring foreigners, including East African Community (EAC) citizens, from operating in several business sectors. The directive, issued under the Business Licensing Prohibition of Business Activities for Non-Citizens Order 2025, restricts non-citizens from engaging in activities such as mobile money services, retail trade, and salons, among others. EAC Affairs Principal Secretary Dr. Caroline Karugu said the move violates the EAC Common Market Protocol, which guarantees the right of establishments and non-discrimination among member states. She warned that the ban threatens regional integration efforts and could disrupt cross-border trade between the two countries. Kenya has asked the EAC Secretariat to take action and ensure Tanzania complies with its treaty obligations. The issue is expected to dominate upcoming EAC trade and finance meetings in Arusha as pressure mounts on Tanzania to review the directive. Moving on, the government has increased the annual help allocation from 36 billion shillings to 41 billion for the 2025-2026 academic year. Education CS Julius Migos Ogamba said 13 billion shillings has already been released to support tuition and upkeep for students in universities and TVET institutions. An additional of 16.9 billion has been allocated to the university's fund for scholarships under the student-centered funding model. Disbursement of HELB loans to first-year students will begin on August 15, 2025, in line with the reopening of institutions. So far, 129,403 university students and 60,976 TVET trainees have applied for funding. The application deadline has been extended to August 31st, 2025 to give more students time to apply. On to our other news. Zimbabwean President Emmerson Mnangagwa arrived in Nairobi on July 31st ahead of the joint Eac-Sadc peace talks on the Democratic Republic of Congo crisis set for August 1st. Mnangagwa, who is also the current SADC chairperson, was received at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport by Kenya's Prime Cabinet Secretary and Foreign Affairs C.S. Musalia Mudavadi. The Nairobi meeting will bring together leaders from East African Community, EAC, and the Southern African Development Community to coordinate a unified approach to the ongoing conflict in Eastern Congo. Kenya's President William Ruto, who currently chairs the EAC, is expected to co-lead the session as both regions seek to harmonize peace efforts. Speaking during the reception, Prime C.S. Mudavadi emphasized the importance of African-led solutions and regional cooperation in resolving the prolonged instability in the DRC. The peace talks aim to develop a shared framework for mediation between the Congolese government and rebel groups operating in the Eastern region. On to our other news. The Court of Appeal has directed the Independent Policing Oversight Authority, IPOA, to disclose its investigative findings into the 2022 killing of Pakistani journalist Ashad Sharif by Kenyan police officers. The decision comes after a 3-judge bench ruled that IPOA's failure to release the report to Sharif's family amounted to a violation of their right to information and accountability. In a judgment delivered Thursday, the court also awarded the journalist's family 10 million shillings in compensation, citing the lack of transparency and the emotional distress caused by IPOA's silence. The ruling marks a major development in the high-profile case, which attracted international concerns and scrutiny. Sharif was fatally shot at a police roadblock in Kajiado County in October 2022 under what authorities initially described as a case of mistaken identity, a claim that has since drawn widespread skepticism and demands for a full explanation. To our other news, the measures aim to ease the notorious traffic gridlock that frequently paralyzes roads around Nyayo National Stadium and Moi International Sports Center, Kasarani, especially during major events. Authorities say the initiatives will enhance traffic flow, reduce delays, and improve public safety for thousands of motorists and event goers who frequent the two major venues. Transport officials have also announced plans for increased traffic marshals, better signage, and designated parking zones as part of the broader traffic management strategy. That's all we had prepared for you, our viewers. Thank you for watching Prime News with me, Ruth Wairimu. And my sign language interpreter doing the voicing, Irene Chebiot. Have a nice day and goodbye.